Welcome back, viewers, to another part of Quest RPG. In the last part, we got across the lake, and in this part, we will be heading to LARAPOOL, and possibly further on with the game. But since we are across the lake, we have new enemies, like ghost towns. They are fire-based, so water attacks take them out pretty good. Even more importantly, I have Ice Wall. Now, unlike in Quest 64, where it was just, it damaged anything that was around Brian, in this game, it'll attack anything on screen. That is pretty awesome, not gonna lie. It will make quick work of these ghost towns. And I know what you're saying, it took me like about 3 Ice Walls. Well, trust me, when we level up water high enough, it'll become stronger, and yeah. Eventually, it'll be one of the more devastating spells in the game. Anyways, we got a spirit point right here. We're gonna level up Earth, because I'm going in that order. Let's see. Oh, we get Marrow, a water-based enemy that will throw icicle and defense down at you. Fire attacks, take it out. Well, take her out pretty easily. Homing arrow, to be more precise, is a good option. And these enemies are pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Their defense down magic skill will cause you a lot of grief, a lot of pain, especially if they're paired with like a gremlin and an orc junior. I say this from personal experience. Yes, anyways. I think that's all we can encounter at the moment. Although, if you go to different parts of this area, you might encounter some goat wolves, but that's only if you head towards Coal Hazard, which you might think is the right way to go right now. And normally you'd be correct if you were playing Quest 64. In this game, you actually have to go to LARAPOOL for one reason, and we'll get into that shortly, or maybe in the next part. It depends. But no, you actually are forced to go to LARAPOOL now instead of Coal Hazard. Even if you tried to go to Normoon, you could not. Anyways, let's talk to our fellow people here. Let's see. Leonidas? This is LARAPOOL! Yeah, I know, this is Sparta, blah blah blah. I have a terrible King Leonidas impression. I can't really imitate people's voices, so you don't try. Okay, I guess I did. Whatever. Forgive me. Anyways, we're just gonna explore the town, you know, talk to people, see if there's anything to loot. Because that's how it goes when you're the hero of an RPG. Anyways. So yes, we're in LARAPOOL, it's the water town. I always liked water. It's pretty. It's my favorite element. And guy wants to make his daughter a singer, or maybe his wife does. Whatever. But he tell me she is not like Rebecca Black, because next thing you know, she's gonna be singing about Friday, and it will never leave your head, and you're gonna be crying and crying and crying, because it never leaves. Oh man. As that guy just said, Blue Cave and Crystal Valley. Well, basically, you know LARAPOOL is associated with Blue Cave, and you know that beyond Blue Cave is Crystal Valley. I don't care so much about Crystal Valley. I care more about Blue Cave because I dread it, viewers. If you saw my Let's Play of Quest 64, you know this by now. Oh, so you're the person who wants to be a singer. Alright, I see. You have pink hair. It's very anime-esque. So, you know, I have hope for you. I have hope for her. But only now. I don't know. I can't speak for her when she's, like, 16 or something, trying to be a teenage singer, like many of the other singer kids out there today. You know what I'm talking about. Pop teen idols. Whatever. Anyways, we have Gyro here. He'll give us the blue ring. He'll give us the blue wings. So you may notice I'm avoiding the blonde-haired chick in front of the water fountain. She's required to go to the next area, and we're going to be talking to her soon enough, don't you worry. Also, Shannon, oh my god, Shannon, What are you doing here? How did you get here? Last we saw you were, like, at the docks, where we left the ferry. And you weren't on the boat. How did you get there? Actually, was she? I don't remember. I know, it was like just a few minutes ago, and I don't remember now. I'm sorry. Anyways, she just insulted us for being so young, or rather, we couldn't be here because it's a bar and we're a child, but whatever. She gave us a mint leaf, and that's pretty cool. It restores a lot of MP. So try not to use them. If you can, try to use dewdrops. I think, unlike in Quest 64, I think dewdrops kill 50 MP in this game. Yeah, it's quite a bit, I know. And mint leaves, well, I think they do 100. I don't actually know. I should probably check that up. I should probably look that up. Never mind. Anyways, this guy, he'll talk about stuff prior to the game, like the Day of Grief, which was like, I don't know, like 1,000 years ago. People fought over the Ellentel book, or however you pronounce it. If you know how to pronounce it, let me know. I'd be more than willing to try to pronounce it correctly from now on. Anyways, now with that, you can talk to the blonde-haired chick. Or rather, you could always. I want to explore the town. Now, she was in Quest 64. You had to talk to her in order to go to Blue Cave, because she would lower the water level. The only difference is we needed to go to the Crystal Valley to see Epona, because Leela here needs a mermaid orb. And I guess only Epona has it. And unfortunately, I can't grab those spirit points because the game automatically makes you walk, well, automatically takes control of Brian, and you end up going to Blue Cave, and it's BS, because I don't want to be in Blue Cave. I hate Blue Cave, I really do. Blue Cave can go to hell for all I care. I hated it in Quest 64, and I hate it in this game. It's just annoying, viewers. It's just annoying. But with that said, we rose water to 13, and that's really good. And this treasure chest is a silver amulet. I know, it was supposed to be amazing, it's not. It's a battle item, and battle items in this game suck, because, to be frank, they cluster up your inventory and take up inventory space. And I don't know if it was limited in Quest 64, but in this game it is. Now that we're kind of forced to go to the Blue Cave, I should probably talk about the enemies. Like, these skelebats. They're wind-based, weak against earth. So if you have anything earth... Like, if you have a good earth ability, it's best to use that. Like Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock's pretty good. Not gonna lie. It has good range, so it can generally take out multiple enemies. Now, for everything else besides skelebats, they're gonna be water-based, as far as I know. Like these crawlers over here, they're water-based. They have two attacks. They have a spell that will mute you, put you under silence. Actually, I think that's what it's called, silence. They also have Water Pillar. I think level 1, but I could be wrong. Anyways, fire attacks takes them out pretty quickly, but because they will mute you, there's a good chance you won't be able to use them. So, kind of unfortunate, I know, but still weak nonetheless. And yeah, they're actually not too bad in this game. As far as I know, they were the same in Quest 64, but I could be wrong. Anyways, it's good to have a high fire, or a really high fire level in this part of the game. And we have scorpions! They use Ice Wall, and unlike in this game, in Quest 64, I believe they have they had a ranged attack. They had, I think, Homing Arrow? Being that Ice Wall really wasn't that ranged. Anyways, as you notice, I'm using Magma Ball. It's basically the Ice Wall equivalent, but with fire. Very useful in this area of the game, and I love it for that. I'm not a fan of fire, but I love it in this area. It helps with Blue Cave. Anyways, next time, we'll explore more of my dread. Later.